everybody, this is just a little piece at the start of this video because I actually uploaded this video last night, and after I'd uploaded it I noticed that I'd named the dress wrong on the description. When I was writing out the description I went, oh no, that's not the dress, it's this one. And so I corrected it, and then someone actually watched the vlog and said this looks very much, not so much like the Upton dress but more like the Turner dress. And I thought, oh well, they've noticed that as well, so because I'm changing the description, it should be fine. But then I went to look at the video and it starts off saying Upton dress. I mentioned Upton dress twice, so I thought, oh golly, we're going to have to pull it down. So I took the video down, I've amended it, I've taken the pictures down that were from Upton and I put pictures up that are for the right one. So this is the Cashmerette Turner dress, and if you'd like to carry on watching it, I don't know, some of you will have already seen it, but if you haven't, then start watching it. Hi everybody, Micheline from Micheline Makes again, and this is a very quick vlog to let you see what I've made lately. Not lately, but this what I've made from one of my fabrics from you. The fabric that I'm referring to is this lovely, beautiful orange fabric. I thought it was really nice, and so I thought I've got to do something with this, something nice, not just a top, because I think I had about 2 meters, and so I started laying out a pattern. And the pattern that I did was a pattern that it's a company that I've never done yet, and I've always thought that I should try it. I've kind of been put off the pattern because I thought they look a bit fuddy-duddy, even though the lady who does it is a young girl, and it's but every time I've seen the dresses made up, they look really nice. So a few weeks ago I bought 2 patterns from this one, and it was from Cashmerette. The first pattern that I bought was the new cardigan that she just made, which is the Cashmerette Fuller cardigan. Now I haven't made that yet. That's the Cashmerette Fuller cardigan, that one there. And I like, actually I don't know, it came out and I'm thinking, do I really like that? Do I really like it? But it does, I mean, I would never, personally, I would never make that length. But I have seen a video of a lady who makes this kind of top. And she's, I wouldn't say she's very big, she's not big, but the way she wears it, I do like. And I like that, but it's not, the V-neck type thing is not something I would wear very often. I tend to wear, having said that, yes I do. No, I don't wear cardigans very often, to be honest. But I could see the potential in these two. I have had some feedback from people who said that the facings are not great, that they tend to warp a bit, so I'm dying to try that out to see what it's like. But this is not the one I've made yet. I will be making that one. I've got some different ideas. I'm quite fancying on making that a bit longer, or doing something with that might be quite appealing. So that one I haven't made, but the other one that it's not new was the Turner dress. So I bought and downloaded the dress, and I made it out of this lovely orange fabric. But guess what? I didn't have enough material again. I think this is all that's left, that I've got left. Little pieces, some little pieces like that. I think there are about 3 little pieces there. That's all I have left. So I didn't have enough to make pockets, and although somebody once said you don't have to use the same fabric for pockets, and I totally agree with you. Yes, I completely forgot that I could use a different fabric or a contrasting fabric. So probably I could have put pockets in, but I didn't. But I'll show you how the dress turned out. So this is how the dress turned out. I didn't have enough material to put this on the fold. This is supposed to be on the fold, so I ended up with it on 2 pieces with a seam down the front. The only thing I noticed when I made it was there is a little black mark here and here. Now I'm not sure, when I look at some of the prints on the fabric, I think that might be a fault, but I've never noticed it. I'm hoping that when I wash it, that if it is a dirty mark, then it'll wash out, because the fabric has been washed. But if it is a dirty mark, it might wash out, or if it's on the pattern, then it won't. But it's not too bad. The back is the same. It should have been on a fold, but it's got a seam there. There are some little black marks. Oh, can't see them now. The front is what I've done on this front seam. I like the way it hung on the back there, but on the front I put some elastic on the inside. Now I'll show you what I mean. If I take this off here, on the front seam I put some elastic on, but the elastic is just along that front bit, and basically where that seam is there, don't know if you can see, I've done it in a turquoise thread because it happened to be what I had in the thing at the time, but I've just sewed it to the outside part of that seam, so it's not actually taking in some of the inside. And so this here, so it's got a slight gather just on the front. Also I felt that it needed a bit of a contrast, so I happened to have this black t-shirt type fabric, cotton jersey, so I just faced it with a little bit of black there, and it's turned out nice, and you'll see a video of me wearing it here. I'm very pleased. Oh, the sleeves. What do I do regularly? This is a 3-part sleeve. Part 1 is one side, part 2 is the other side, and part 3 is that side. This is because of the weight, because I didn't have much fabric, that's what I had to do. The same thing, part 1 and 2, there's a seam down this top to make the top half, and part 3 is there. Now if you can get away with this with pattern material sometimes. You won't be able to tell very much whether, when I'm wearing that, whether it's joined. Anyone who was sewing, who was a sewing person, could go up to it and probably notice it, but they probably would think it was part of the pattern. Now I'm just noticing there's another little black spot there. Don't know if you can see a tiny little black spot there. So I'm just wondering if it's in the fabric material in the print, that I'm not going to get rid of that, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So yes, I'm very pleased with this Upton dress, and I shall be making more of them. Very similar to the other dresses that I make. I do like this style of dress where it's got a top and a waist. As someone said, you've got a nice waist and it accentuates your waist, so why don't you just wear those kind of dresses anyway? So I'm very pleased with that. The Upton dress, I will be making more Upton dresses. Watch this space. So there you go, that is the Upton dress, and all thanks to Jenny Flake, who went and got the fabric from here. A previous video, I'll put it up here if you haven't seen it, the video about the fabrics that I got, and I'm very grateful to Jenny for organising that for me. So yes, I'm very pleased with that dress. I do have another pattern, which is the Chilton coat. I've never used yet, but I will do. So till the next time, bye.